of the biggest months that Tupperware has in the month of October. So we have great specials for customers. We have really awesome Hostess exclusives. So we build up to have the best October that you can ever have, okay? So if your goals are big normally throughout the year, make them bigger, okay? It can be the biggest month in personal sales that you've probably ever dreamed that you can have. And it starts in the month of October. Okay, so we start now, almost into the month of September, which our month of September starts August 31st, which starts on Saturday. So these handouts that Kim's passing out, this is kind of a roadmap. It is the 5 weeks to Record Breaker, and it starts this week. So you guys can still jump on this train and start doing what the goals are for the week, for the first week, ending on Friday. So keep that in mind, okay? You can click one, Jim. So what it is it's just, you ask yourself these questions at the top every week, and you'll see that the weeks are split. The first one ending the 30th, which is this Friday. So this week is our first week on our countdown to Record Breaker. Then the 6th of September, the 13th, 20th, and 27th. So at the top, you know, when you're done with your week, ask the questions. Have I entered sales for the week? Did I hold at least one Tupperware party? Did I date 2 or more parties into the next 2 to 3 weeks? Did I connect with my leader or director before and after each party? And have I reviewed my goals and reworked my plan? Okay, so those are the general questions that you ask yourself every week at the end of the week to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable, okay? So the first week, which is right now, you guys can start this right now. We want to close our month of August strong. So set your goals for September and October. Do you want to have, in the month of September, do you want to have $3,000 in personal sales? Does your unit sales want to be $6,000? Put those down on paper, because when you write your goals down on paper, that allows your brain the authority to try to make them work. It's different than saying it out loud to yourself. Write it down on paper, and you'll be amazed what the difference is, okay? So write down your September goals and write down your October goals, all right? And think bigger in the month of October, okay? So under the first one, Big Rocks First, map your calendar. And I take a calendar, when I go to parties, I take a calendar that, can you come up, somebody come up here and hold this mic for me, please? I don't have enough hands. So I take a calendar, not my family calendar, thank you, Kim. Not my family calendar, but this is a 2019 calendar. So what I do, so this is my month of October. Not really my month of October, but you take this to a party. And I use these little stickers that I get at the dollar store. And you can do it 2 ways. You can sticker the dates that you have available for parties, or you can highlight them, and when you date a party, you put a sticker, okay? So you take a calendar, and the way to map your calendar is when you're dating out, let's go back to the month of September so you guys can see. So you want to date 2 parties into the first week, if you can, or into the first 2 weeks. So if you have a party here and you have a party here in the first week, when you do those parties, you're going to date 2 more. So you can see how it multiplies. You want to date 2 more parties, so if you can get them into the second week or the third week, then your 2 parties for September have multiplied to 4 and to 6. Okay, so you want to date them into the second week and into the third week. When you do the parties in the second week, you date 2 or more parties at your party. You date them down into the third and fourth week. So starting your month with 2 parties in the month of September can multiply into 8 or 10, okay? So you want to start and pull your calendar, map your calendar from the top. Don't make your first party September 28th, because then you're waiting all month to get a paycheck. And then what happens on the 28th when your hostess, breaks her toenail and she can't have it? You've waited all month for the one party that now is probably going to move into October and November, okay? So you rock your calendar that way from the top to the end, okay? This also says you date the 2 instant parties, survey parties, bingo, into September. So bingo, myself and my All-Stars team, we do a bingo in Talmadge that everyone's invited to bring parties to. So that's kind of the south side. So our bingo for September is the 18th of September, and then the studio has one on the 12th. It's a great place to bring parties. You can bring one or more, 2, 3 parties, and you can work a lot of your September business in your bingo. So in one night, you can do that, okay? Day 2 passed hosts into the first week of October, so go back and see who your hostesses were this past year, or even into last year if you were with us last year, and date them into the first week of October. Attend and participate in training, which is the rallies here at the studio. Zooms, your team parties, okay? Identify 5 fundraiser leads and take action. Our new fundraiser brochure is coming out. Set up those links and start working the fundraisers. Order supplies and stock up. So what's good to do for those busy months is getting all of your supplies for your parties all ready to go. So when you have them dated, you can go. So I use these clipboards, kind of. They're like, they've got a little pocket. I earned these from Tupperware that say date me, okay? But you can use just a regular folder and cut it so it's got a pocket in it, like a pocket folder for 50 cents. But in it, you have a guest care card, something that you can get their information on. You have your sales flyer and your new catalog, and put a wish list in there so your hostess and all the people, especially the people at your party, can fill out the wish list, because then you can go over that with them. Order form, and I usually have some kind of recruiting something, 10 reasons why you want to be a consultant, and a business card, okay? And then your hostess folders. So I still use these folders. I don't know if anyone else does, but this has been my habit. So get these ready, If you don't have these folders from Tupperware, we have the Tupperware envelopes. I think you can even buy them in the store. So I always give recruiting material, $100 bill if you want to make some money. What the current offer is, what the hostess is earning. Okay, so get all of these supplies ready, as many as you can, so you're not fumbling around when the month comes. Okay, so when the sheet says get your supplies ready, order your catalogs, your sales flyers, and all of that kind of stuff. Okay? Thank you. So party plan and Tupper Connect all the parties, like Nikki was saying. All the parties that you have in the month of September and even into the month of October, Tupper Connect them now, because what they can order from the Tupper Connect is everything that's available now. So Nikki went through that. So if you have a party September 14th, if you Tupper Connect it now, anything ordered online is anything currently available at the time they order. So if they're ordering this week, they can get everything in the summer catalog, and it gives you sales credit for the month of August. Update your online party lineup in your My Sales. That's under the personal summary screen. Do that every time you date a party, because that's what Pam gives gift bags, like these big gigantic gift bags when we hit our dating goal for the month. So update your party lineup. And then activate and support your new consultants. If you're brand new and you're bringing new consultants on, then reach out to your upline or to your upline director to help you get them going, okay? Because many hands doing a lot makes a really great month. And then close August big. So you can see that it's every week. So concentrate on the first block that's up there. And then starting on Saturday, when it's the 31st, you're gonna move to everything here on September 6th. And that's the following week. The date up here is the date that it closes. So I really like this, and I'm training my team on it. We had a Zoom, and everybody started this, right? You guys have started this week? You've had success on it? Yes?
It's a start.
Jeanette, yes?
We're Brianna.
So, you can use this for accountability, and also find an accountability partner. If you're sometimes one of those people that maybe sometimes does it, sometimes doesn't, get someone that you can call and say, hey, have you dated your 2 parties this week? and be honest. You know, if you haven't dated your 2 parties into the next 2 or 3 weeks, then you got to get out of that. Okay? So the rest of it is pretty self-sufficient. The only thing, if you look down on September 30 or September 13th and September 20th, there's a mail mass mailing on I Need Your Help letter. I'll post that on the Champion page. I just got that like when I was driving here. Is it posted now? Okay, because Stephanie tagged me on it. Okay. So that's a letter that, I didn't have a chance to really look at it. It's a letter that you send out to your past hostesses and customers letting them know that October is coming. So that's a good thing that you can do out in September to let people know that your big month is coming. You know, would they like to earn all the free products? And the hostess exclusives for the month of October are really through the roof. They're really, really good, okay? So if you follow this, then everybody will have a $10,000 October, right? Yay! So yeah, so make sure you get a copy of this, and you know, just on the Champion page, let us know how everybody's doing. Questions? Yes.
If they're not
Nikki.
here, how do they get a copy of it?
It will be posted on the Champion page, and they can download it.
Perfect.